So I'm not used to doing videos in light of the new COVID situation. I had a client who wanted to do dog training, but she was doing social distancing pretty heavily, so we decided to do video chat dog training sessions. And she has volunteered for Steve, her dog, to be our guinea pig, or guinea dog, so to speak. So I'm going to go over a couple things tonight. Basically, I don't really have a schedule of things that I do. I kind of get to them as they come to me. So we're going to see what Steve needs to be worked with while we're doing this, and then we'll go from there. You hear him whining a little bit in the background. This is the first time I've heard him do that, and he's been with me for a couple of weeks now. He's about 12 weeks old, but his mom says that he whines in the kennel a lot. So I'm kind of glad that he's whining right now, because that gives me an opportunity to show his mom kind of what to do and what not to do. The first thing that you don't do is pay attention to the dog or let the dog out of the kennel because he is barking or whining or crying. That is a self-rewarding behavior that he's doing. So if you go and let him out, then that tells him that if he whines loud enough and hard enough and long enough, then you're going to let him out. We don't really want him learning that he can get away with that. So we're going to be patient with Steve and wait till he gets quiet for a second, and then we're going to let him out. But he's going to get louder before he gets quieter, unfortunately. So if you'll notice, Steve's kennel is partitioned that way. A lot of people ask why to keep the dog in the kennel, and it's for potty training purposes. He's less likely to potty in his kennel if he's got a smaller area. He doesn't want to lay in, you know, his excrement, so to speak. So he's in a really small area, and this is the area that his parents put him in. I'm kind of standing close to the kennel so that he will quieten down a little bit so you can hear me. So what we're going to do right now is whenever he gets quiet, we're going to let him out of the kennel. And there's a particular way that I do this so that they learn not to charge the door of the kennel. So we're going to kind of start round one and then work our way as he comes out of the kennel. Oh, by the way, I'm using Hot Dog. Hot Dog is great for a lot of reasons. You can tear it off in little bitty pieces. See how small that piece is? It's tiny. It's a tiny, tiny piece. He's not going to get full off a piece like that, and Hot Dog's smells. And Hot Dogs are cheaper than dog treats. So I like Hot Dogs for that reason. They are messy, so I'm wearing a glove. I particularly like Hot Dog under my fingernail. So I'm going to open the door really slowly. And, you know, Steve's mom has been working with him already on this, so he's gotten really good at it, actually. So he's not going to run out. Now, if he wants to run out before I let him out, I'm just going to shut the door. And shut the door fast. Dog might get caught in the door. He might, you know, get his little nose bumped by the door. He's going to learn really quickly what not to do, because he doesn't like getting hit by the door. He hasn't had a lot of leash training, just a little bit, but he's pretty good at getting the leash on. So he's fighting me a little bit. I'm just going to hold on to the leash for a second, or the harness for a second, and let it settle. That's it. So if he goes to look back at the leash, I'm going to take the leash back away. You notice I don't say no. I'm not saying his name. I'm not really talking to him a lot. I'm talking to you guys, but not really him. And he's waiting. That's good. So dogs learn in time.